the other big thing with issue 2 was towards the end of issue 2 was Barry, and one of the things that the dynamic between Finch and Barry is going to be how they are with the ladies. That's, because they're young guys, they got summer job, you got a lot of free time this summer, you're working, you want to date, you want to meet people. Finch, we're going to see his evolution where he's going to kind of be chasing Holly a bit, who we're going to meet in issue 4. So we won't get too much into that, but Barry's kind of very much a ladies' man. Barry is going to find a girl at the end of issue 3. They're going to run into each other. You've seen her before in issue 1, the only other place you could have seen her.
Well, I mean, if you went on social media, and saw the pages.
If you saw her on Patreon earlier. So that's going to be interesting too, like writing, relationships. Because, I mean, I'm going to kind of borrow from my dating history before I was married. Drawing-wise, I mean, it doesn't really affect the artwork too much.
No, it's just interesting because I've, the whole time A Daze Work has always been like that passion project. I never dove into a relationship with the like having a relationship with the characters. Like, oh well, Finch is gonna go after Holly, Barry's gonna go after this girl, and it's just interesting because now you start to see the characters kind of living. To me, it seems like they're living. They're going outside of the plus. They're doing stuff.
It's more than just making the food.
It's more than just doing with a customer. Now they're doing a customer, but she's pretty. Like let me talk to her. Then we can kind of roll with that a little bit. Yeah,
because really when we did the A Daze Work as a cartoon, it was more about the humor, coming up with funny customers, and we're making these like 2 to 3 minute episodes that just would be like a little goofy adventure in the plus and dealing with these customers and dealing with your coworkers. Holly was involved with it a little bit, like just kind of like the googly eyes for it, like you knew that Finch liked Holly, but it was really just for a few moments of humor. Like now this is an ongoing series, we've got this opening arc of stories that we've mapped out for the first 6 issues. So we talked about it beforehand. It's not like just me coming up with it. Like I was like, we have to, this has to go beyond just goofy customers, the goofy time with your coworkers. This has to be relationships and
it has to be
real world.
It has to be grounded.
Yeah, real world problems. Like, the plus, just failed the health inspection. Okay, we don't have enough money to get the fridge fixed. We don't have enough money to do this. Okay, let's go see. We have to figure out a way to get this money. Great. Okay.
And that's kind of where we can kind of take it to the crazier and the funnier parts. Like, all right, well, these guys have to make money somehow to get the fridges. Well, what do? Okay, well now that gets explored in issue 3. So and as this comic series goes on, you're gonna see things get, it gets kind of random and odd, but it's done for, and it makes sense. Like
it's all done with a goal in mind.
Yeah, it's just the way it's laid out, the scripts and the way we talk, like it's gonna get really crazy for these guys. It's gonna get really awesome and really funny for these guys. But they're all living, and this is their world. This is where they're going to hang out and everything. So it's really cool to watch this expansion actually happen.
With Finch and Holly, like one of my favorite TV shows of all time is The Office. And the whole Jim and Pam dynamic, I think, did the will they, won't they thing the best. I'm not going to have it run for 7 years. A will they, won't they between Holly and Finch. I'm not.
And then an awkward kiss, and then you're left on a cliffhanger.
I'm not going to do that to the A Daze Work fans. But but just that element's the back of my mind. They work together. He likes her. She's kind of like meh. She's gonna date other people right in front of him. He's gonna be jealous. Like seeing this character be. All right, I got to get my job in order. I got to make sure I have a job and help my boss, with things here. But man, I really like this girl, and she's dating other people, and
how does that affect you?
And my friend, I see my friend Barry. He has a successful relationship, so that's right in my face. How do you do that? Why can't Finch is really going to be a character that is trying to juggle the elements of real life, which is kind of what I wanted. His job, helping his boss, want to find a girl, be a good friend, like all these different things, and it's been fun to write. It's been fun to write that, and Barry's going to be more. Barry's not going to have a problem with the ladies. Well, he's going to have one problem
with the ladies.
He's going to have one problem with the ladies, which you'll see. That's a tease for future issues. But when it comes to he doesn't have to worry about this unrequited love. He met a girl. They're attracted to each other. they start
They're
dating.
they're flirting in issue 2. It's a fun issue. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a wrestling reference, the movie references, the little flirting at the end. It's, we laid out, Chris laid out a really nice book for issue 2. So I'm excited that you guys are going to see it. You're going to read it. You're going to love it. You're going to post about it. We're going to talk to you about it. You're going to come to the cons and you're going to be like, man, I can't believe this happened. We're like, yeah, that's crazy.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow us all over social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Everything is A Daze Work or At A Daze Work. We're lucky enough to get all those. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us. And
stay dazed.